Hello friends, last lecture we saw the questions related to the trigonometric identities. We'll continue with the same in this lecture. So here is the very first question. If cosec theta minus sin theta, if cosec theta minus sin theta is equal to x and sec theta minus cos theta and sec theta minus cos theta is equal to y, then then prove that x square y square into x square plus y square plus 3 is equal to 1. X square into y square multiplied by x square plus y square plus 3 is equal to 1. So let us start from the left hand side. It is x square x square plus y square plus 3. So x is cosec theta minus sin theta whole square, or better, y square is sec theta minus cos theta whole square multiplied by cosec theta minus sin theta whole square plus sec theta minus cos theta whole square plus 3. Okay, just I kept the value of x, y throughout the expression. So x square plus y square, over here again x square plus y square plus 3. Now before I proceed, I will convert the trigonometric ratios in the form of sine and cos. Okay, so here if I convert, this will become 1 upon sine theta. Okay, so 1 upon sine theta minus sine theta whole square, then sec theta, 1 upon cos theta minus cos theta whole square, over here again 1 upon sine theta minus sine theta whole square plus 1 upon cos theta minus cos theta whole square plus 3. Okay, now we'll apply the identity of a minus b whole square. Over here a minus b whole square, same over here. So try to solve it further, then I will give it solution. Okay, so here I can say before I apply the identity, I will take the LCM. So here I will get sine theta, here 1 minus sine square theta whole square, over here 1 minus cos square theta upon cos theta, here 1 minus sine square theta upon sine theta whole square plus 1 minus cos square theta upon cos theta whole square plus 3. Now here 1 minus sine square theta can be written as cos square theta upon sine theta whole square multiplied by 1 minus cos square theta, that is sine square theta upon cos theta whole square. I am doing one thing more, as they are in complete square, so I am writing in this way. Okay, over here cos square theta upon sine theta plus plus sin square theta on cos theta whole square plus 3. Now here I can cancel this sign with this sign, this cos with this cos. So over here I will get cos theta upon sin theta whole square. Okay, and over here I will get cos raised to 4 theta upon sin square theta plus sin raised to 4 theta upon cos square theta plus 3. Okay, so note it down up to this point, then we'll see solution further. Cos theta sin theta square, not the upon. Okay, now let us see how to solve it further. Okay, so here I will get cos square theta sin square theta. Now over here, first of all I am rewriting this term, rewriting this step actually. Cos raised to 4 theta upon sin theta plus sin raised to 4 theta upon cos theta plus 3. Okay, so here cos raised to 2 theta sin raised to 2 theta. Okay, now over here I'll take LCM, that is sin square theta cos square theta. So over here I will get cos raised to 6 theta plus sin raised to 6 theta plus 3 cos square theta sin square theta. Okay, when I take the LCM, here it is sin square theta cos square theta. So cross multiplication, cos raised to 4 theta sin raised to cos raised to 6 theta sin raised to 6 theta plus 3 cos square theta sin square theta. Okay, so this will cancel out each other. Now in the numerator I have cos raised to 6 theta plus sin raised to 6 theta plus 3 cos square theta sin square theta multiplied by 1. I can write it is multiplied by 1. Now I am rewriting the same expression in little bit different way. Cos square theta cube plus sin square theta cube plus 3 cos square theta sin square theta cos square theta plus sin square. Okay, at the place of 1 I wrote this. So this is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b, that is a plus b whole cube. So a plus b whole cube. So cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, so that is 1 cube, that is equal to 1, that is equal to RHS. Hence proved. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let us see the next question. Next question is, if cosec theta minus sin theta, okay, the given information is similar, only thing that we have to prove a little bit different expression. So let us see here, cosec theta minus sin theta equal to x, sec cos theta equal to y, then prove that x square y raised to 2 by 3 plus x y square raised to again 2 by 3 is equal to 1. Okay, so given information is same, let us see how to solve this. So we will start with the LHS only, that is x square y raised to 2 by 3 plus xy square raised to 2 by 3. Okay, so now just we'll put the values of x and y, that is cosec theta minus sin theta square, that is x square, into y, that is sec theta minus cos theta. Now raised to 2 by 3, this raised to 2 by 3 plus xy square plus xy square, that is cosec theta minus sin theta cosec theta minus sin theta square multiplied by sec theta minus, it is x square y, that is xy, so x remains as it is, y square, that is sec theta minus cos theta square raised to 2 by 3. Okay, this is the left hand side. So think for a while how you have to solve, by directly apply the identity or by converting the trigonometric ratios into sine and cos. Think for a while, then I will give you its solution. Okay, so I will convert into form of sine and cos. So something like this I will get, square into 1 upon cos theta minus cos theta raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 upon sin theta minus sin theta multiplied by 1 upon cos theta minus cos theta raised to 2 by 3. Okay, now here I will take LCM, so I will get theta upon sin theta whole square. Okay, so here again you have to take the LCM and then again over there LCM, then again over there LCM. So try in this way, I'll give you 1 minute, almost similar to the sum. So try file and I will give you the solution. Okay, now let us see how to solve it further. Here in the numerator we have 1 minus sine square theta whole square. Here again if I take the LCM, here I will get cos theta, and in the numerator I will get 1 minus cos square theta raised to 2 by 3 whole raised to 2 by 3 plus here again if I take LCM in the numerator I will get 1 minus sine square theta upon sine theta in the denominator multiplied by 1 minus cos square theta upon cos theta square raised to 2 by 3. Okay, so here 1 minus sine square theta will become cos square theta upon sine theta whole square multiplied by 1 minus cos square theta, that is sine theta upon cos theta. Okay, if you able to observe, this was exactly the same terms we got in the previous question. Okay, plus over here 1 minus sine square theta, that is cos square theta upon sine theta, and over here I will get uh, sine square theta upon cos theta whole square raised to 2 by 3. Okay, so note it down up to this point, then we'll see its solution further. Okay, so now we'll see its further solution. Here it should be sine square theta. Okay, so now we'll solve it further. Okay, here cos square theta upon sine theta, so this will become cos raised to 4 theta upon sine square theta multiplied by sine square theta upon cos theta raised to 2 by 3 plus here it will become cos square theta upon sine theta multiplied by sine raised to 4 theta upon cos square theta raised to 2 by 3. Okay, so here we can cancel this sine square theta with this sine square theta and this cos theta with this cos raised to 4 theta. So we will get cos cube theta raised to 2 by 3. Similarly over here we can cancel this and here we left with sine cube theta raised to 2 by 3. Okay, now over here it will become cos raised to I can write cos theta raised to 3 multiplied by 2 by 3 by applying the laws of exponent. Here I can write sine theta raised to 3 multiplied by 2 by 3 by cancelling this 3 and this 3. Here I will get cos square theta and here I will get sine square theta, which is equal to 1 and which is equal to right hand side, hence proved. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let's see the next question. Okay, next question is if a cos theta minus b sin theta, if a cos theta minus b sin theta is equal to c, then find the value of, or in other words we can say then prove that a cos, then prove that a sin theta plus b cos theta, then prove that a sin theta plus b cos theta is equal to square root of plus minus square root of a square plus b square minus c square. Okay, it is given value of a cos theta minus b sin theta equal to c, and you have to find the value of a sin theta plus b cos theta. So let us see how to solve this. See, we have a cos theta minus b sin theta. So I will start with this. I will square this as well as I will square this. Okay, a cos theta minus b sin theta whole square plus a sin square theta plus b cos square theta is equal to, if I find the value of this, is equal to, I can write a square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta minus 2ab cos theta sin theta. Now also square of this gives me a square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta. So you can see this minus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta, they will cancel out each other. So what I will left with, a square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta plus a square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta. And on the right hand side, see, I have square of this plus square of this, and this value is given a cos theta minus b sin theta. So here I can write therefore c square over here, c square plus a sin theta plus b cos theta whole square. Okay, so here I can write c square plus a sin theta plus b cos theta whole square is equal to, now from this I have here a square cos square theta, here a square sin square theta. So if I do write these two terms together, so a square cos square theta plus a square sin square theta plus b square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta. Therefore I can write c square plus a sin theta plus b cos theta whole square is equal to, from these two I can take a square common, so here I will get cos square theta plus sin square theta. From this I can take b square theta, sorry, b square common, so I will get b sin square theta plus cos square theta. Now this is equal to 1 as well as this is equal to 1. So what I will get, c square plus a sin theta plus b cos theta whole square is equal to a square plus b square. Now I need to get the value of this a sin theta plus b cos theta. Okay, so I will take the c square on that side. So here a sin theta plus b cos theta whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus c square. Ultimately when I take the square root of both sides, I will get the value of a sin theta plus b cos theta, that is equal to plus minus square root of a square plus b square minus c square, hence proved. Okay, so please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, so before I move ahead, before we move to the next question, let me explain you this thing once again. See what I did over here. I cos theta minus cos theta minus b sin theta equal to c, and we need to get the value of a sin theta plus b cos theta. So what I started with, I made the square of these two and I simplified this. Square of first term, square of this plus square of this. So I expanded this. So a cos square theta plus b sin square theta minus 2ab cos theta sin theta. And when I expand this, I will get a sin square theta, b cos square theta plus 2ab. Now on the left hand side, I have these two terms, square of this plus value of this term I have. So I kept that c, so c square. On the right hand side, okay, this remains as it is, and on the right hand side I cancel these two terms and I left with a cos square theta, b sin square theta, a sin square theta, b cos square theta. Then I took two terms containing a square altogether, then remaining two terms containing b square. From these two I took a square common, I left with this. Here from these two I took b square common, I left with this. Okay, now sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, so it is a square. Similarly, this is 1, so this is b square. And on the left hand side, we have this term as it is. Its value we need to find. So for that, what I did, I took this c square on that side, and just by taking the square root, I got a square plus b square minus c square. So after this, now we'll come to the next question. Okay, next question is, if sine theta plus sine square theta, if sine theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1, then prove that, or then find the value of cos square theta plus cos raised to 4 theta. You have to find the value of this. So let us see how to solve this. It's very easy actually. Here we have sine theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. So I can write sine theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. So this gives me sine theta is equal to cos square theta. In other words, value of cos square theta is sine theta. Okay, now we have to find the value of cos square theta plus cos raised to 4 theta. Okay, so now cos square theta plus cos raised to 4 theta. So cos square theta I can write, let me write it as it is, and over here I can write cos square theta whole square, isn't it? Cos raised to 4 theta I wrote as cos square theta whole square. Now cos square theta is sine theta. Again cos square theta is sine theta. So here what I got, sine theta plus sine square theta, which is already equal to 1. It is equal to 1. So my final answer is 1. That is value of cos square theta plus cos square theta will be 1 if value of sine theta plus sine theta is 1. So please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now let's see the next question. next question is, if sine theta plus sine square theta, if sine theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1, then find the value of cos raised to 12 theta, then find the value of cos raised to 12 theta plus 3 cos raised to 10 theta plus 3 cos raised to 10 theta plus 3 cos raised to 8 theta, 3 cos raised to 8 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta plus 2 cos raised to 4 theta plus 2 cos square theta minus 1, sorry, minus 2. You have to find the value of this expression. Okay, it is given sine theta plus sine square theta. We have to find the value of cos raised to 12 theta plus 3 cos raised to 10 theta, 3 cos raised to 8 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta plus 2 cos raised to 4 theta plus 2 cos square theta minus 2. Okay, so let us see how to solve this. Okay, sine theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. Therefore, I can write sine theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. Hence, I can write sine theta is equal to cos square theta. Okay, now we'll start with the given expression. Now, cos raised to 12 theta plus 3 cos raised to 10 theta plus 3 cos raised to 8 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta plus 2 cos raised to 4 theta plus 2 cos square theta minus 2. We need to find the value of this expression. Okay, so we have sine theta equal to cos square theta. That is the only relation we have between sine theta and cos theta. See, this, I can write cos raised to 4 theta cube, isn't it? This is cos raised to 4 theta cube. And this is actually cos square theta raised to 3. So before I proceed, see, I think this will adjust in the identity of a plus b whole cube. So this is exact cube and this is also exact cube. So I am writing these two terms first together. Cos raised to 12 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta plus 3 cos raised to 10 theta plus 3 cos raised to 8 theta plus from these two I am taking 2 common, so cos raised to 4 theta plus cos square theta minus 1. Okay, here I will write cos raised to 4 theta cube plus cos raised to 2 theta cube. Okay, a cube plus b cube plus 3 into a into b. Okay, what I did, I wrote the first two terms in the form of perfect cube, and after that I'm writing the terms to adjust the identity of a plus b whole cube. It is a cube plus b cube plus 3 into a plus b, 3ab into a plus b, a plus b. Okay, now I do check whether the product of these two is this or not. 3 cos raised to 4 theta into cos raised to, sorry, here it should be 3ab. Okay, it is correct. Three cos raised to 10 theta, then cos raised to 8 theta. So 3 cos raised to 8 theta. Okay, 4 plus 2 plus 4, 3 cos raised to 10 theta, and 4 plus 2 plus 2, that is 3 cos raised to 8 theta. It is exactly sets in the form of the identity. Now I will write the remaining terms, that is 2 cos raised to 4 theta plus cos squared theta minus 1. Okay, so now here we have sin theta equal to cos square theta. So wherever cos square theta is there, I can put sin theta. But before that, this is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. So here I will write a plus b whole cube. A plus b whole cube. Okay. Plus 2 cos raised to 4 theta plus cos square theta minus 1. See, here I have sin theta equal to cos square theta. That means sin raised to 2 theta is equal to cos raised to 4 theta. So wherever I have cos raised to 4 theta, I can write sin square theta. Or let me write one more step. Here I can write cos square theta whole square plus cos square theta plus 2 cos square theta whole square plus cos square theta minus 1. Now at the place of cos square theta, I can write sin theta. So this will become sin square theta. Cos square theta remains as it is. Similarly over here, this will become sin square theta. This cos square theta remains as it is. Now here sin square theta plus cos square theta. So here I can put 1, so 1 cube plus 2, 1 minus 1. So ultimately my answer is 1. Okay, so that is my final answer, 1. Okay, this 1 minus 1 will become 0, 2 minus 0 is 0, 1 cube is 1. So this is my final answer. Please note it down, then we'll see the next question. Okay, now before I move to the next question, let me explain you this once again in short. Okay, the given information was sin theta square is equal to 1. So from here I got sin theta equal to cos square theta. Now this is the given expression whose value we have to evaluate. So the very first thing that came in my mind, that this is a perfect cube. Similarly, this is a perfect cube. So I wrote these two terms together and remaining terms as it is. Okay. Then I tried to set the given terms in the form of the identity of a cube plus b cube, because this was a perfect cube, this was the perfect cube. So I wrote the terms according to the identity: a cube plus b cube plus 3 into a into b into a plus b. Then I reverse check whether the product of this is these two terms or not. So that was exactly the correct product. So here I got these first four terms up to this in the form of a plus b, where a is cos raised to 4 theta, b is cos square theta, a plus b whole cube, and remaining term I took 2 common, I wrote as it is. Now here cos square theta is there, cos square theta is there, and we have the value of cos square theta. So I wrote this cos raised to 4 theta in terms of cos square theta square. Here again I did the same thing, and at the place of cos square theta I put value sin theta, so this will become sin square theta. Similarly this became sin square theta. Now sin square theta plus cos square theta 1, here again it is 1. 1 minus 1 0, 0 into 2 is 0. So I left with only 1 cube, which is equal to 1. So I hope this is clear to you. Now we'll see the next question. Okay, now next question is, if tan square theta, question is, if tan square theta is equal to 1 minus a square, then prove that, then prove that, then prove that sec theta plus tan cube theta, sec theta plus tan cube theta cosec theta is equal to 2 minus a square raised to 3 by 2. Okay, 3 by 2. Okay, so you have to express this sec theta plus tan cube theta cosec theta in terms of a, that is 2 minus a square raised to 3 by 2. It is given that square theta is equal to 1 minus a square. So two things can be done. In short, I can say we have tan square theta and we need the value of sec theta and cosec theta in terms of a. Okay, and by placing those values over here I will be able to get this. So think for a while that how you will proceed, then I will give you its solution. Okay, see, one thing that I told you, can that if tan theta is given, we can find all these terms. But uh, let us see how to solve this in a different way. That is definitely a way. See, tan theta is given. Okay, we have tan square theta is equal to 1 minus a square. We know that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Okay, so at the place of tan square theta, if I put 1 minus a square, I will get the value of theta. In that way, if you solve, definitely you will get the answer, but it may take some extra time. So here we will see a little bit easier method. Here I have the expression sec theta plus tan cube theta cosec theta. Okay, so what I will do is I will start with, see, I multiply the numerator and the denominator by sec theta. or I can multiply and divide one expression by sec theta like this. Sec theta, here again sec theta plus tan cube theta cosec theta divided by sec theta. See why I did so, because by doing so, see there is a direct relation between sec and tan. Here tan is directly given. The only little bit complicated ratio might be cosec theta, because cosec first I have to write in terms of tan and then tan in terms of a square. Cosec first in terms of cot and then cot in terms of tan. So here if I divide these two, I will get the cot theta directly. So that's why I did so. So here I do write sec theta as it is, and here if I divide in this way, that is sec theta upon sec theta plus tan cube theta into cosec theta upon sec theta. Okay, this sec theta I am writing as it is without changing. Here it will be 1, here it is tan cube theta, okay, plus, sorry, multiplied by, now cosec theta is 1 upon sin theta and sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. I converted the ratios in form of sin and cos. So here I got sec theta plus multiplied by 1 plus tan cube theta. Over here this cos theta comes in the numerator, this sin theta comes in the denominator, and this cos upon sin becomes tan theta. Okay, so sec theta 1 plus tan cube theta into cot theta, and cot theta can be written as 1 upon tan theta. So here I have sec theta multiplied by 1 plus tan cube theta into 1 upon tan theta. Okay, so here I have sec theta 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, now I have 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, isn't it? So I can write sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, or I can write sec of theta is equal to square root of 1 plus tan square theta, isn't it? So now I will replace this sec theta by square root of 1 plus tan square theta, okay, multiplied by 1 plus tan square theta. Now this 1 plus tan square theta can be written as raised to 1 by 2 into 1 plus tan square theta raised to 1. Now if I apply the laws of exponent, here I can write 1 plus tan square theta raised to 1 by 2 plus 1. That is 1 plus tan square theta raised to 3 by 2. Now finally I will put the value of tan square theta, that is 1 minus a square. Okay, here I can write 1 minus a square. So ultimately here I am going to get 1 plus 1 2, that is 2 minus a square raised to 3 by 2. So that is my final answer. Okay, so please note it down, then I will explain you once again. Okay, so let me explain you this complete once again. It is square theta equal to 1 minus a square, and we need to find the value of sec theta plus tan cube theta cos theta is equal to 2 minus a square raised to 3 by 2. Now, as I explain you that there are two ways, that first we'll get the value of sec theta, then cosec theta, and then I replace those values over here. That was the one way. Another way I gave you over here. Okay, what I did, I started with by dividing and multiplying the given expression by sec theta. Okay, I divided as well as multiply, so that question remains as it is. Now here sec theta upon sec theta, and over here tan cube theta multiplied by cosec theta upon sec theta. This sec theta and sec theta cancel out. I got 1 over here tan cube theta. Now at the place of cosec theta I wrote 1 upon sine. At the place of sec theta I wrote 1 upon cos. Okay. On further simplification, this cos will come in the numerator, sine will come in the denominator. So here I got cot theta. Okay. So sec theta outside is as it is. Now I have sec theta multiplied by 1 tan cube theta cot theta. Now I replace this cot theta by tan theta. So this tan and tan will cancel out. So here I got 1 plus tan square theta. Now I replace this sec theta in terms of tan by using this identity. Identity is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So from this, sec theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, and hence I can write sec theta is equal to root over 1 plus tan square theta. So I simply replace sec theta as equal to root over 1 plus tan square theta. Then after that, simply as it is root, that means power 1 by 2. So I wrote 1 plus tan square theta raised to 1 by 2. Then 1 plus tan square raised to 1. Now here I applied the laws of exponent. So I got 1 plus tan square theta raised to 1 by 2 plus 1. That is 1 plus tan square theta raised to 3 by 2. Now finally I kept the value of tan square theta, that is 1 minus a square. At the place of tan square theta I kept 1 minus a square. So 1 plus 1 2, 2 minus a square raised to 3 by 2. So in this way I got my final answer. Okay, so that is all about this lecture as well as this chapter. Here I am finishing this introduction to trigonometry chapter. Now in next lecture onwards we start the some applications of the trigonometry, that is also known as heights and distances. So over there we need all these trigonometric ratios, basically the trigonometric ratios in terms of perpendicular base and height, as well as we need the that means trigonometric values for special angles. So please be ready with these two things. From the next lecture onwards we'll start new chapter. Till then, bye, thank you, take care, stay at home.